Okay, and it looks like we are live. Sup, everyone? I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to discuss more Persona 5. And I got pretty far ahead, actually. Where we last left off, I believe, was May 15th. Now I'm over at June 17th. So, yeah, I've really been grinding when it comes to the Let's Plays here. And I'm still keeping up with John Awesome's Let's Plays. Watched a few of Wukong's, whenever he decides to add commentary. But anyway, for those of you who haven't seen my P5 discussion videos before, just letting you know, I don't play the game, I just watch Let's Plays. And also, there will be spoilers, but only up to June 17th, okay? And no, I haven't dated any of the other characters, so please do not mention that, okay? Because personally, I count those as a spoiler, even though they don't affect the story in any way, as I've been told. But so far, none of the Let's Plays that I've watched have reached to any like sort of dating thing with any of the characters, and I don't want to know what happens when you go on said dates. So yeah, that sounds like a spoiler to me. So please, 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 please do not spoil anything when it comes to them dates. Alrighty. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see on the screen here, I did a lot. It has been a fun week. And hello to everyone in the chat. All right, then. So just to give everyone a quick rundown, then I'll go into further detail on everything I'm about to say, tell to you. So first off, just to give you an idea of where I'm at. So Yusuke, he has officially joined the Phantom Thieves. He has awakened Goemon. Finally learned about that journalist lady's name. Her name is Oya. We've met Akechi. Madarame has been defeated. We learn more about Makoto's life and how crappy it is. We learn about the mafia and how they've been treating them students dirty. Mika's still being a bitch, and Kawakami is a maid. So, yeah, that's just a short, simple rundown for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Where to start with first? I guess from where we last left off. So I'm going to first talk about the whole stuff with, Madarame and, the Sayuri and, Yusuke and stuff like that. Okay. So where I last left off, I didn't send out any, well, there was no calling cards sent out and stuff to Madarame, but obviously now that has happened already. And we learned with Yusuke's mom, which really, oh man, this one's really, really bad. Because like the characters in the game, they were saying like, oh man, I think Madarame, he's like worse than Kamoshida. And I'm just like, there is no way Madarame is worse than Kamoshida. But then after what I found out, when Madarame saw Yusuke's mom have a seizure and just let her die, like, oh my gosh, he did not call 911 or anything. Nope, he just stood there and waited for her to die. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Oh man, that's definitely the worst. And then he did all that just to steal the Sayuri. And we find out that how the Sayuri really looks is that the woman in the painting is making the expression because she's looking down at her baby, which Madarame ended up painting over. That's fucked, man. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh man. Oh my god, that's I was crushed. Really. Oh man, that was. But yeah, Yusuke doesn't deserve this. But interesting thing enough, Yusuke admits that even though he's extremely mad at Madarame, he can't hate him. And I understand why. Madarame was, the father figure to Yusuke. He helped Yusuke out a lot with raising him and stuff like that. I mean, of course, he done him dirty, but still, like, this is a little more over than 10 years. I think this was like 12, maybe 13 years that Madarame has been in Yusuke's life. So I can't blame him for not completely hating on Madarame, but yeah, that's that. So let's talk about Goemon, aka Yusuke's persona. This dude is a badass. I really like the design too, with the pipe and everything, and also Yusuke's little outfit. It's perfect for Yusuke, man. I freaking love the dude. Oh my gosh. Hi, people. Welcome to the stream. We got a lot more people coming through. Scott report. Heyo, heyo, Taku fangirl. Let's see. Oh, if you have no knowledge on Persona, then you really shouldn't come through to the stream here because I'm gonna be spoiling stuff. Hence the title that says spoilers. So I really don't recommend you stay here. But anyway, moving on with the discussion. So, let's see. Okay, so Madarame, he ended up, confessing and stuff. Dude was a sorry little crybaby on TV. And that was pretty much that. It wasn't as satisfying as Kamoshida when he was like totally on his knees and everything, crying in front of the whole student body and stuff like that. Like I thought that was way more satisfying than this one. But it's fine. I didn't hate Madarame as much as I disliked Kamoshida. Although, like I said, I was pretty broken by the whole mom thing. Like, oh god, that was bad. So moving on, let's go with Kawakami is a maid. Oh my god. Okay, so I already kind of knew about this because I've seen her in her maid outfit in a bunch of people's thumbnails. It just like would always show up on like my timeline, whether it be Twitter or YouTube. So I kind of already knew about this. However, actually seeing the events unfold to this reveal were hilarious, man. Okay, so we have freaking Ryuji comes up to the MC and he's just all like, hey man, you're a guy, right? You're interested in this stuff, right? Like he has this flyer of like a maid service. And at first I thought they were talking about maid cafes, but no, this is like a legit maid service where a maid will come over to your home and and it says on the flyer that they will do anything. Like, are you kidding me? Ryuji, there's no way. There's no way you're going to do with this. But no, they did. And freaking Mishima. Mishima, that little baby boy wanted in on this. Like, are you kidding me? He said it was for research. Like, no, it wasn't, Mishima. We know exactly why you wanted to be in on this, man. My god. Mishima, the little boy. What's wrong with this kid? Anyway. So they go over to a vacant apartment next to like Ryuji's place, I believe. And they call over a maid. And Ryuji gets scared. Freaking Mishima gets scared. Oh my god. So they hide, and then the maid comes in, and oh my god. It's funny because the main character, man, he's like has his back towards her. So the maid, aka freaking Becky. Oh my god. Okay, Becky. Kawakami, you know what I mean. She calls him master and stuff, does all the cute things. She thinks he's an adult. And then she offers like more adult services. Man. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, she offers adult services and then she finds out that like, it's her students. And then she's like, whoa, okay, this is pretty weird. Oh man. It's so she leaves, but then when I later find out is that she is the most broken confidant in the game. And so when I was watching John Awesome's Let's Plays, he hangs out with Kawakami a lot. Gotta boost up them confidant social links, what you want to call them. And she'll allow you to skip class. And she's very pricey though. But the reason why is because like when you call her over, all that money goes to medical bills for her sister. And she's like for reals in debt. And she's not a very popular maid. So yeah, we have that going on over there. Not gonna lie, it's kind of creepy when you have your teacher just as a maid, clean for you, sleep on your bed, make terrible food. It's an interesting life. Seriously, what the fuck? Okay, for ignoring the legal stuff, let's move on to Akechi. This guy, I already know right off the bat who this man is. I already know. It was so freaking obvious. I don't know why none of the other characters noticed, but oh my gosh. Okay, so the characters, they were on their way over on a school field trip over to studio. And they were there for like 2 days and stuff. So that's a pretty cool field trip. They even went to like an amusement park. Fun times. But while they were on the set, they come across Akechi, who's like this famous like prince detective high school student, whatever. I don't know. I can't tell if he's a legit detective or if that's just like if he's an actor. I don't really know. I can't tell if he's an actor playing a detective or if he's like a legit detective. Not too sure, but yeah. Hold up, I've been ignoring the chat. Let me check it out real quick. What's going on? Chat Teo. Operation Maid Hunt. LOL, Ryuji was like, let's get the Ryuji was like, let's get the maid. Oh man. Let's see. Favorite Persona awakening thus far, Sloan. My favorite awakening thus far has to be either Joker's or Anne's. One of the two. Those are pretty good. Akechi is a legit detective. Okay, cool. I was not too sure about that. Okay, awesome. Okay, so yeah, moving back with Akechi. So he is a legit detective. Okay, thank you for telling me. And he was on like the talk show talking about the Phantom Thieves and stuff, and he doesn't like what they're doing. He doesn't think that they have the right to judge and that they're like kind of just as bad. And I understand his reasoning, totally do. But the thing that really caught my eye, man, was when he like overheard a conversation between and main character and Ryuji and Morgana. The dude heard Morgana. And we know only people who have been acquainted with the metaverse can freaking hear Morgana. So, like, what happened was that when Akechi overheard, he was just like, oh, cake? Yeah, let's go for some cake and stuff. And then they're just all like, what? Dude, what are you talking about, man? And then Akechi's like, oh, sorry, I thought I heard someone talking about, like, pancakes or something. Oh, well, never mind, bye, guys. And the only one that mentioned pancakes was freaking Morgana. Oh my god. Hot damn. Yeah. So it's obvious by that. I can't believe none of the other characters noticed. How did they not notice? But not even Morgana. Why didn't Morgana speak up? Morgana could have totally freaked out at that moment. Oh well. But yeah, so Akechi is definitely a part of the he's not part of the Phantom Thieves, but he's definitely been to the metaverse. And hey, actually, one thing I forgot to mention is that Madarame, the metaverse Madarame mentions that someone else broke into his palace with a black mask. So that's freaking Akechi, man. I wonder how Akechi got associated with all this stuff. I don't understand. Like, the nav app, like, I don't know if this will ever get explained. I hope it does. But the nav app, man, it just, like, does it just choose random people or, like, certain people that could form a contract with a persona and become, like, the Phantom Thieves, you know? Kind of makes you wonder. Another thing, actually, Morgana's really getting depressed, man. Morgana really wants to get his old body back. And he mentioned that he's in love with someone. So I can't tell if he's talking about whatever to call her, or if he's talking about like someone from, I don't know, back when he was a human. He doesn't remember anything. And this was during the time when the characters, they were over at main character's place having a hot pot and stuff, and fell asleep. And the dudes, they were just talking about their past and stuff like that. We learned more about Ryuji and, the single parent life, stuff like that. And actually, we delved a little further when it came to main character's backstory. And, like, the girl who was being, like, who was about to be, like, trafficked by the one dude, like, kidnapped by the one dude, he threatens her to blame his injury on the main character. So I'm just like, okay, that makes more sense as to how main character was arrested. Because to me, at first it looked like that the police just came over to the situation and were just like, oh, it's clearly this young boy that did all this mess, so let's take him away. But no, that's what happened. All right, and the lady was in on it, but that's because she was threatened. So I see now. I see. Okay, so let me check on the chat again. What's going on, my peoples? Let's see. Oh yeah, I hope someone would caught that. Oh yeah, don't worry, I caught that. Let's see here. Funny enough, I didn't notice Akechi slip up with Hira and Morgana. Also, Akechi and Pancakes is a huge meme. Really? Oh wow, I gotta look that up then. Oh, unless if it's spoiler territory, then I'll probably wait until I'm done with this mafia arc. Let's see. And I forgot about that plot point until pancakes. Yeah, delicious pancakes. Man, this really must be a meme. I gotta check this out later on. I need to play the game again to get the extra stuff. Yeah, I missed two. Okay, so moving on from the backstories, let's talk about actually a little tad bit more backstory. Let's talk about freaking Makoto. Okay, Makoto. So now I get to learn a little more about her character. Before I kind of just recently met her, didn't really understand who she was, but now I see that this girl, oh god, ooh, so much pressure. She does not deserve this. Makoto does not deserve this. Okay, everyone is on her ass. Okay, like they're either praising her or expecting something of her, or they're like let down by her and stuff. And I'm just like, whoa, she's only a freaking like 16-year-old girl. Calm your titters and let her live. Like, oh my gosh, like. First, she has to do investigating on the Phantom Thieves, which she does a very good job at. Man, this girl, she be stalking us left and right. But, she gets the job done, man. She gets a lot of information. She even blackmailed them and overheard their freaking conversation. So, hey, like I said, she gets the job done. But later on, she mentions to the principal about how students are being caught up into some shady business. And the principal's just like, I don't got time to worry about that. So you go and do you, and I'm going to do me. And then later on, he complains to Makoto, being like, oh my God, our students are involved in some shady business. You got to fix this. It's like, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you doing? Huh? What? Well, I don't understand, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Makoto's being pelled with all this other crap, and I freaking knew it. We found out that her sister is freaking Saya, the lady who is currently interrogating main character. I knew it. I knew it. And yeah, so Makoto, she like blackmailed the Phantom Thieves, and now they're kind of working together to defeat this mafia boss, but they don't really know who he is. They haven't met him yet either, but they're doing some digging, and they heard Makoto's story as well, so they kind of understand the position that she's in, but they also still don't really like her. But Yusuke seems to be more understanding of the situation, so that's pretty cool. And so they're all digging and stuff, and they're not getting much of a lead anywhere. Like they talked to a few homeless people, overheard a couple of other conversations, and what we do know, with also the help of Mishima and a few other students as well, is that the mafia has been targeting high school students to sell drugs. And I'm just like, holy hell, this is a legit bad criminal. Like, of course, the other people like rotten and stuff, but this is like a legit criminal that even the police are having trouble catching. Like, everyone knows about this guy. Of course, a lot of people didn't know about Kamoshida, but that was a lot of people, not like everyone. Like, some people even believe that Kamoshida was a good guy. Everyone knows, like, yo, mafia boss, bad dude. We gotta cuff him, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they were having a hard time finding any of their leads, but where I last left off is at the gang. They were over at the karaoke bar thing, and they emailed Oya, the journalist woman. So she didn't really mention anything about the mafia boss last time I met her, at least. Last time we met her, she was mainly talking about trying to get leads for the whole Madarame thing, but now that that's over, she's probably moved on and moving on to the next case. So I'm curious to learn more about her. She has like a pretty cool design and stuff like that. I love her hair. So yeah. That's pretty much, is that everything? Oh, no, wait. More about Mika. Okay, so Mika. I've spoken about her before, about how, like, she's a faker and, like, hates on and stuff like that, because, like, and she, like, and it's, like, perfect already. And Mika has to like work extra hard to be perfect. And Mika lies and stuff. She's just like, oh my gosh, I look up to you. But then she'll do something bitchy and freaking backstab her. And it's just like, girl, what the fuck? Why? And so what happened here this time was that Mika requested Anne to go over to this photo shoot over at Skytree, Tokyo Skytree. And they go there and freaking, oh my gosh, like Mika pretty much makes fun of Anne right in front of the photographers, how like Anne doesn't know how to like pose or whatever. And like Mika was just doing everything right, like doing all the sexy poses and stuff like that. And the photographers are just like, Anne, what are you doing? And oh my gosh, like Mika's just so annoying. Like, why is she gonna continuously pick on Anne? Why? I mean, of course, we know that Mika doesn't like Anne. Like, she's pretty much jealous of Anne, but like, does she want to get her fired or something like that? Like, that's not gonna solve anything. In the end, you're still gonna be an ugly bitch that has to work hard, so I don't understand what you want. Okay. Yeah, so let me check back on the chat here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Nothing spoilery and nothing about dating the other characters because I have not gone on any dates with any of the characters yet. Oh man, I missed a lot of comments here. What do we have here? Makoto, my favorite bae. Makoto's cool. I don't really see her as bae material. Right now, I kind of just see her as, oh, you poor child. Like, that's how I see her right now. I really love Anne, though. Oh, man, Anne is amazing. But I'm still waiting for Futaba. Because I've seen some things when it comes to Futaba, man. And she looks like the waifu for me. But we'll have to see. I think it's going to take a while till I meet Futaba. I would love to join the stream, but there are Persona 5 spoilers, and I don't want that. Oh, yeah. No, you should leave, though. I didn't know how to feel about Makoto at first. Yeah. It was hard. Like I couldn't really form an opinion for a bit, but then after more and more like shit kept on piling on top of her life, then I'm just like, oh god, your life is so sad. Like, ugh, man, be a high schooler. Come on. I would just not look up anything Akechi until you finish the game. Okay, all right then. I will. All thanks to Ryuji's subtleness. For real, Ryuji yells so much. So freaking much, man. I'm so glad Makoto was able to catch them, to be honest. Because maybe this time Ryuji will learn to quiet down. Oh, man. Well, I just sent you the pancake spoiler-free video. Okay. You might encounter spoilers if you look up Akechi pancake thing. Okay, all right. Is it the Akechi Pancake Chronicles video? Because that thing is amazing. I've seen that pop up on my timeline. I have no idea what it is. She's jealous because she works hard with a lot of hard work while Anne is just born a model. Well, yeah. Makoto is the mom of the group. Best Persona 5 meme for you? I haven't come across too many memes. The main meme that I see is just the Morgana being like, go to bed, What the F, Ryuji? Yeah. This is bullshit. Ryuji every other second of the day. Hey, want to do a Phantom Thieves meeting? Yeah, oh, for real. Hey, want to do a Phantom Thieves meeting today? For real, man. Oh my gosh. This kid. I can't even. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that there's a freaking line in the middle of the screen. What the heck? That wasn't there before. Oh my gosh, how long has this line been here? I gotta fix that. But anyway, shout out to Sally Adoya, who made this amazing Persona 5 like drawing of me. Like, isn't this epic? She's the one that made my YouTube avatar, by the way. So, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I love it so much, man. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Thoughts on Akechi's looks? He's not as attractive as the pro tag, but he's pretty attractive in my eyes. I don't really think he's attractive at all. He's like pretty average, pretty average. Then again, I'm not really into guys with long hair. Dude has long hair. I think it touches his shoulders actually. I'm jelly of that persona avatar. Oh man, Sally did an amazing job. Ugh, much love, much love. All right then. If you guys don't have any more questions, then our new tradition, if you forgot, is that we're going to end every stream with singing a Persona 5 track. And like I said, it's most likely almost always going to be Last Surprise, because that's my favorite. We will change it up here and there. In fact, next week... Oh, will there be one next week? Yeah, there'll be one next week, because I'm going on a trip soon, so I wasn't too sure if I'll be able to get this out. But yeah, we'll have one next week right before I go on my trip. And next week we'll most likely either do Last Surprise or, wake up, get out there. But yeah, for now, we'll do Last Surprise. So you guys gather up your questions. I'm going to hook up the song, and I'm going to mute myself because I got to blow my nose. So excuse me, I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. And looks like we have a lot of questions. Sweet. Okay. So I'll answer the questions first, and then we'll, end the stream with the good old fashioned Last Surprise chorus. All right. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh, Ryuji, you're so pathetic. Mons, every time Ryuji fails. Do you have a favorite character so far? Honestly, I really love the main character. He has just so much personality to him. Even though, we don't really hear him talk and stuff, the answer choices themselves have so much personality. His backstory is interesting. His look is so freaking cool. I love the main character. He's so cool, honestly. Other than him, I really like Ryuji's my boy, but Anne is perfect. Anne is such a goddess. Yusuke is freaking hilarious. Takemi's cool. Best OST for you, except Last Surprise or Beneath the Mask? Well, then that's it. That's it for me. It's those two. I can't choose any other. Favorite persona so far? I really like Captain Kidd, because Captain Kidd does the most damage. I don't know if any other person that we'll be recruiting in the future will do even more damage than Ryuji, but yeah, Captain Kidd is awesome. Mona does Ryuji so dirty. Back off, my boy. I'm not gonna lie, Scott Report. A lot of times I agree with Mona. freaking Ryuji he does so much dumb shit. He really does. Okay, and I love my boy. I do, my boy. All right, he's like the bro. But still, he does a lot of dumb shit. So every time Morgana calls him out, I gotta agree. I gotta. Everyone does Ryuji dirty shit. What are your thoughts on Yusuke so far? Dude, okay. I don't mean this in any rude way whatsoever. The man is gay as fuck. Okay. Again, I don't mean this in any rude way. Not an insult. Not an insult. Nope. No. The dude is just very... What's that other word? It's not feminine. I believe it also starts with an F. Oh my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. No, I lost it. Oh, goddamn. The dude's gay as fuck. But he's fabulous. I love him. He's dumb, but he's also like amazing at the same time. He's very ridiculous though. Like seriously, the man, he takes a lot of things. I don't know. He speaks in a serious tone. It's kind of like if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy and you know Drax, how like people like joke around with Drax and he's just like, dude, what are you talking about? That's kind of like Yusuke. Like Yusuke will give like a genuine response and they're like trying to joke around with him or something like that. Yusuke just doesn't understand. He's so ridiculous, man. I can't with this kid. Let's see. Would you consider cosplaying Joker like the picture right here? I think it would suit you. I did consider it. It is a lot of layers of clothing though, so I feel like I would die. I don't know, maybe I'd have to do it during like the in the dead of winter. You know, maybe I'd have to do that. But yeah, I'm still I want to wait till I finish Persona 5 to choose who I'm going to cosplay as because there's actually a lot of characters I could cosplay as. A lot of them actually look kind of like me. So, of course, besides the beauty mark thing, but yeah. Flamboyant, thank you. Oh Lord, thank you. Yes, flamboyant. That was the word. That was the word. Thank you. Thank you, freaking David Timmer and Fire Moon AMVs. Yes, flamboyant was the word. Oh, thank you. That was killing me. Because I didn't want to say he's gay. Like, I just couldn't think of the other word. Thank you. You guys understood. You understood. Thank you so much for understanding. All right. What do you think of Sojiro? Okay, Sojiro's really starting to creep me out. He's getting like interested in On, and I'm just like, dude, you're like in your 40s, 50s, maybe? Man, like, why are you getting so close to her? Like, it really freaked me out, okay? Like, he was like having a conversation with her, which is cool. Nothing wrong with an adult talking to a younger girl. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys can chat, all good there. But then he like starts saying like, so, you got a boyfriend? I'm just like, Sojiro, what are you doing? Calm down. And he also brings up On a lot to freaking main character. He's just like, that girl M. She's a sweet girl. And I'm just like, Sojiro, what are you doing? I don't know. He's getting a little too close, if you know what I'm saying. All right, come on, man. Gotta keep your distance. All right. For all I know, you have a bunch of other honeys on the outside there when you put on your fedora and go out late at night. Hmm. Hmm. I know something's up. I know something's up. Let's see here. A treasure chest. We can get more money. Yeah. Yusuke has been sheltered with Madarame his whole life, so social ineptness is understandable, to be honest. Still hilarious, though. Yeah. Very true, Victor. I think Sojiro is trying to set up and with the MC. It's possible, yes. It's possible, but still. I got my eye on the man. I got my eye, okay? It's hard to trust the man in a fedora because you know they like to put the moves on other people. So you see? Of course, I also like men in fedoras, but still, like, gotta watch out. Yeah, I got that vibe that he almost played matchmaker with Joker, and yeah, okay. I'm not gonna deny the possibility. All right, guys, I think we'll start to end the stream, but of course, before we do, let's just jam out to freaking last surprise. Let me just take my sip of water. All right, I'm ready. My voice probably isn't going to sound that good because I am sick still. I am still sick, yeah. Stomach not feeling too good. Throat's feeling a lot better. But yeah. All right, guys, let's do this. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done now, but now come to get you your last surprise. Ooh, ooh. Next time, I think we'll go with wake up, get up there. I think that'll be nice. Sounds good. Maybe, possibly, yeah. Let's see. Oh man, I love it. Everyone's just typing the lyrics here in the chat. Oh, you guys are amazing. I love doing this stream with you guys. LOL's Captain Kid is my favorite stand. Okay, guys, we're gonna end this. I better get back to more grinding, and then I'll, of course, update you in about a week or so. Because last time I did this on Thursday last time. Today is a Wednesday. Still no set date. However, I will say this. Most likely the next stream would be exactly a week from now on Wednesday. If not Wednesday, then Tuesday. Because I'm going on a trip Thursday. All right. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. All right. So I'm your female Taku. Sign out.